What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live session today. I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, obviously, I want to speak about the most important coins that I'm looking at right now. There's going to be a lot of coins that I'll show you for today. So make sure you guys do stay until the end, and I'll speak about the current price action for Bitcoin and a couple other coins. So it's going to be a very, very interesting live stream today. So make sure you guys do stay until the end. And if you guys haven't seen my content before, welcome to the channel. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Right now, we are seeing a little bit of a move here for Bitcoin. But essentially, I want to speak about where I see Bitcoin going for the short term here. And what I can see is I can see Bitcoin coming down to around about 66K. Okay. So 66K is going to be my level for Bitcoin. If you look at the chart over here, you can see that price is currently coming down a little bit, and it's getting respected by 67,600. Okay, 67,600 is the key zone for BTC, and like I said, I do think that we're going to see more downside to around about 66K. But obviously, the most important part of the stream today is going to be we're going to speak about what is actually happening with the coins that I'm looking at, and what is going to happen with the ETF being approved. So there's a couple of factors that I want to go over first. So if you look at Bitcoin on the daily, the 4-hour time frame, right? The 4-hour time frame shows Bitcoin, and when we had the ETF approval for Ethereum, we had a massive pump back up to around about 70,100, 71,000. And then after that, we came straight back down. And if you guys remember, when the Bitcoin ETF was approved over here, we had a massive, wait, it wasn't there. This was it over here. We had a massive pump, and then we had that whole downward move afterwards. Okay, so like I said, for Bitcoin right now, the most important factor to look out for is going to be what's going to happen next, right? And what I expect that's going to happen next is if we lose the 66K, right? Because we're looking like we're going to test it, right? This structure is very, very bearish for Bitcoin right now, and we all know what happens. So Bitcoin ETF got approved. Before that, we had a massive pump. After that, we had price come down, and then we had a massive move up, right? So the Ethereum thing, ETF, basically the exact same thing, what I'm expecting, right? So basically what I'm expecting for the Ethereum ETF is the same thing, right? We're getting a move down. Once we get once we see the ETF actually become live and tradable, which is in the next 2 weeks, we're going to see price probably go up, because that's when we're going to see all the inflows, right? We're going to see all the inflows in the market and all of that. So yeah, personally, that is something that I'm going to watch out for Bitcoin. But I want to show you guys something quickly before I just head off to what I'm going to look at. But I am actually short on Solana quickly. I want to show you why. Before I get into that, have a look here for Solana. So basically, Solana, same thing, right? We broke below this key level for Solana, right? We broke below this level here at around about 167.33. And then the next key zone for Solana is going to be 149, 150. So I do think that we could potentially get that within this weekend. I'm looking at potential dump this weekend. Maybe not as low as that, but that's something to look at. Okay. Yeah. So other than that, market's looking bearish. Like I said in the beginning, there's obviously a lot of key factors to that. Bitcoin ETF, same thing happened, right? We had a massive pump, and then once it came out, we dumped. Okay. So the first thing I want to speak about is, I'm not too sure if you guys have heard of this before, but what I want to speak about is the FIT21 bull, right? So basically, this bill over here is basically for the US House, and it's quite bullish. And what we can expect from this bill and why it's so important is, so this bill represents the House Representative approval. It's a financial innovation and technology for the 21st century. Basically, it's a major step forward towards delivering regulatory clarity for crypto industries in the US. Okay, so the FIT21 bill aims to clearly define cryptocurrencies, categorize whether a particular crypto is a security or commodity, and decide which government body regulates them. Okay, so basically, this bill, it kind of helps the US in a way, because it aims to split crypto regulation duties between the SEC and the CFTC. Okay, we all know that the SEC in the US is obviously unfavorable for the US community that actually wants to get involved in crypto, because a lot of people that follow crypto in the US can't even trade crypto. They have to use VPN, or they have to use KYC from alternative measures, which is not what I'm trying to enforce here, but basically that is something that a lot of them are doing because they're trying to get around it, right? So this is obviously really important for the US market. So I do think that this is quite bullish for the future. So yeah, make sure you guys check this out. Very, very interesting. Okay, so this will be in the description as well. Okay, you can see the FIT21 bill is a consumer protection bill that aims to establish a regulatory framework from the digital assets. The bill aims to protect consumers while ensuring crypto innovators are not wrongfully prosecuted by regulators like the US, right? So this is good, right? We don't want people in the US using crypto and the SEC actually banning them or freezing their assets or something like that, which is what they've been doing in the past. So to be honest with you, this is really, really good. So make sure you check this out. Obviously, I've gone over it, but essentially that's what we're looking at. Okay. Yeah, and then the next thing I want to speak about is the Bitcoin ETF inflows. Okay. So basically, I'm just going to quickly put that over there. Essentially, this is something that we always have to look at. So have a look here. So there was quite a bit of inflows yesterday. You can see this was May 23rd, which is pretty much yesterday. And you can see most of the massive institutions did have inflows. We had the total inflows of around about 100,598 Bitcoin, with 𝗬𝗏 actually pretty much majority of that. We had a few outflows from CBTC, but nothing crazy. So obviously this is still bullish for the long term, because these massive institutions are still accumulating at these levels, right? So they're still accumulating at these levels. So obviously still quite bullish on the short term. Yeah. Okay. So 𝗬𝗏, I mean, look at that. It's taken pretty much all of the other institutions. I want to see this. This is interesting. You can see the accumulations is crazy, right? So yeah, something to look at first of all. Okay. The next section, guys, that I want to go over quickly is the three important coins that I'm going to be looking at. So the first one is going to be 𝗕𝗫𝗖𝗪. So basically, this is an AI depend coin. Okay, so it's an AI depend coin. So 𝗕𝗫𝗪 experienced a significant surge increase over 10 times from February to March, which is crazy. That's like 1 month. And although it has been some retracement recently with a rising trend in Bitcoin, there's a substantial potential. Okay, so we're going to go over why we expect this to do so well. You can see that 𝗕𝗫𝗪 empowers all users to create their own AI twins easily. Each of them can gradually develop their unique personality and functionality, right? Through constant interactions with AI twins, anyone can connect with each other and more efficiently to participate in all kinds Okay, so AI dependent projects, that is pretty much what I'm going to be speaking about in this live today. There's a couple that I'm going to go over. The one is actually a real world asset, so make sure you guys stay until the end. I've spoken about this coin, the real world asset coin, multiple times in this live. So if you have been following me, you would know that I am really bullish on this particular coin. So, but check out this 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓, guys. I do think that I might be saying it wrong, but they also have a bridge. It's very cool project, so make sure you check it out. We'll have a look at the chart at the end. Yeah, you can just have a look here. So blockchain for AI for humanity. 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓 is building a blockchain-based collaboration network for AI agents, including 𝗬𝟐 and I Love You network. Okay, so the I Love You network is a digital native financial infrastructure from AI agents that is aligned with humanity. Okay, ensuring security, scalability, high-speed communication, collaboration, and permissionless transactions among massive AI agents. 𝗬𝟐 is an AI-powered Web3 operating system, also the first AI agent on the Would You Love Me network. Okay, so have a look at this, guys. Very cool token, right? The next token that I want to quickly go over is called 𝗕𝗓𝗏. We've gone over 𝗕𝗓𝗏 in the previous videos, but this one I really want to see what you guys have to say about this. It's obviously down 6% on the day, and also 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓 is only down around about 2%, like 2% on the day. 7 days it's only down 0.06%, and the month it's actually up. The year's up 100%, and all is actually up 35%. So 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓, don't sleep on this. Looks really good, guys. Like 0.31, it was at 0.06. So if you had a buy now, you'll be looking at a 2x, and I do think that that's going to be a 10x. Okay, so next coin is 𝗕𝗓𝗏. 𝗕𝗓𝗏 is basically a GPU cloud computing and providing companies with more accessible and affordable compute power for running AI. This makes 𝗕𝗓𝗏 the first decentralized computing platform powered by the Solana network. So we know that this is going to be really bullish, mainly because the Solana network, lately a lot of people have been hyping it up with all the meme coins. But 𝗕𝗓𝗏 is the first GPU cloud computing software on Solana. So if you have a look at their website, it's very clean. You can see there's a whole bunch of different things. I don't want to go over all of it now, but the chart, obviously, if you look over here, has come down quite a lot, right? So in the day, the 7 days is down 12%, the month up 14%. The year, look at the year, guys. Like the year is absolutely crazy. It's up 28,000%. So, but I still think that it can 10x from here. So it could go to $40 in the bull run. So there's also a Kraken listing coming up within the next couple of days. So that's going to be bullish as well, right? And then the last asset I want to go over is Ondo. I don't want to read too much into Ondo because we all know Ondo now by now. If you've been watching me, Ondo pretty much is this project. It's still relatively like at the early stage. It's backed by BlackRock, Coinbase Ventures, and 𝗵𝗫𝗬𝗓 Capital. So it's like a no-brainer basically. You will not get rich by buying BTC, as it can only do 2 to 2.5 at most. Ondo, on the other hand, has way more upside potential, right? So Ondo has a lot more upside potential. It's already up. It's up 16% on the day when the whole market's going down, which shows you how strong this project is, right? So Ondo, very bullish on Ondo. Like I said, that I will show you. We actually took longs for Ondo a couple of weeks ago on this channel. We actually took longs. So I'll show you exactly the entries just now. But essentially, everything that I'm speaking about here can easily 10x. So we have 𝗕𝗫𝗬𝗓, 𝗕𝗓𝗏, and Ondo. I'm looking at a 10x for the future. So those are the main coins that I'm looking at, guys. Very bullish on those coins. And let me show you guys. I am actually did take a short for Solana. We went through the shorts at the beginning of the video. Essentially, we're looking to target 150. I mean, 153, which is the lows over here. If that happens, we will probably see. I mean, I do think that's going to happen, to be honest. The structure is looking really bearish here for Solana. So we're probably going to see that very, very shortly, maybe this weekend or in the next coming weeks. So I will be holding this coin. I will be holding this trade for a couple of days. So make sure you guys do follow my Twitter, because I will be posting these setups every single day. I do post my trades and I do go over my setups live. Okay, so looking good here for Solana, to be honest with you. Okay, but let me speak about Ondo quickly, because we actually hit TP1 on Ondo. We did actually hit TP1 on Ondo. Okay, so we bought Ondo at 0.8, and we bought Ondo at 0.61 as well. So we bought Ondo here around about a couple weeks ago. Let's call it a month ago. We bought it, and we bought a little bit at each of these prices. Okay, we closed above the daily high over here, looking to target 1.5 within the next couple of days. It's looking really, really bullish, to be honest with you guys. Ondo, one of the better coins to actually invest in, even at this current price. Looks really, really good. So Ondo, don't sleep on Ondo, guys. Like we said in the beginning, Bitcoin can only 2 to 3x from the current price, right? Ondo can 10x. So we can easily get to 10 from here. I do think that's possible. So basically, this is one of the top tokens that I will be looking at. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be very, very long today, guys. I do think that if you're looking at the current price action of Ondo and the other cryptocurrencies, we know that Ondo is really, really bullish compared to like Solana, for example, which is why we are taking a short. But Solana is outperforming the whole market. If we have a look at, I actually want to look at this. They don't have it. Ondo, yeah, they don't have it. Never mind. I wanted to look at the correlation between Ondo and BTC. They don't actually have it, but I'm pretty sure that it's pumping. So, but yeah, Solana is looking really weak, guys. So I'm looking at sells here for Solana, and like I said, if we go back to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin breaks this level here at 66,000 today, 66,600, we'll probably see 66,000 very, very shortly. So I do think that's going to happen. So overall, guys, market's looking bearish. I do think that there's a lot more downside within the short and mid-term, because first thing is, when we had the Bitcoin ETF, what happened, guys? Before the ETF, we had a massive pump. ETF came out, massive dump. When it went live, inflows were coming from institutions, and everyone was pumping Bitcoin ETF and buying the ETF on the tradable platforms. Okay, and that obviously pushes the price up because there's a lot more volume and a lot less demand. So same thing with Ethereum, right? Ethereum ETF launched. Yes, before the launch, what happened? Price pumped. After the launch, what happened? We're seeing a massive dump. Okay. Then when ETF actually becomes tradable, which is in the next 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, we're probably going to see a massive, massive pump. So make sure you guys are prepared for that. It will come soon. And I do think that this next 2 weeks, next 2 to 3 weeks is going to be the last dump of crypto before we see that massive, 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 massive move. Okay. So that is what I've got for you today, guys. Like I said, nothing really happening right now. Market's looking kind of bearish. It's a Friday. We know the weekend, not much volume. Sunday we'll get a lot more volume. But until then, not much happening, guys. It is a Friday. I'm going to call it a little early here. There's not much happening with the markets. We went over the most important 3 coins that I'm looking at. The first one, ready? First one, 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓. The second one is 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓, and the third one is 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓. 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓, I don't know if I'm saying this right, but 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓, 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓, okay, and then the third one is 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓. These are the most important coins that I'll be looking at within the next couple of days. Okay, so 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓, we already got a lot of 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓. 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓, we bought some yesterday, and then obviously 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓 as well. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. I do appreciate everyone watching today. I hope you guys are going to have a nice weekend. Yeah, I'll have a look at Vitalik right now. That's so funny. I think that's AI or something. I don't think it's actually him, because he's very like shy guy. I don't think he would know how to do this. But yeah, I do think that we're going to see a dump before we see a pump, guys. So just make sure you guys are prepared. 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓, I think that it's inevitable that 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓 is going to pump a lot harder than Bitcoin within the next couple of days. So yeah, keep an eye on 𝗕𝗫𝗓𝗓𝗓. Peace out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Swimming pool is the ocean. Diving that cash like I'm chosen. Then my 24 karat got you frozen, yeah. Put the boy on a shit yeah. Hit me on the surface, let lurking. Overhit it up, that gon' make me nervous. 水里呼吸着，闪动不属于我的翅膀，Lucifer，不要慌，这不是我的名字 Now we gotta start the fish and bite me another round. Diamonds on me like I'm fresh out of water. I'm Marina, reeling me in with a thin line. Fly underwater, I don't need no man, 绝不会看得到过我还要 rise up. Fly underwater, I don't need no man, 绝不会看得到过我还要 rise up. Manta, I fly in water, little manta, double fish, manta. Call on me, I don't need no romance. I fly like a manta. I fly in water, little manta, double fish, manta. Call on me, I don't need no romance. Glitter on my skin, I'm a shiner. Got a fight to catch a mind, FIT21. 我的心中没琢磨在哪，但我能 bust it open, boy, you better swim. 那么危险，怎么还要追？但我没有时间可以浪费。我从未试过在陆地上飞起来。I've been riding on a wave, tripping water tonight. Manta, I